What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are on the 4th episode of Dune Prophecy. Last episode, for me, not so hot. And then halfway through, they were like, trick or treat, motherfucker. And I was like, whoa,
twist.
okay.
The twist.
Whoa, the lemon twist.
Whoa.
But if you guys want to watch along with us, make sure you guys check out the Uncut reactions on our Patreon. We've gotten for the whole season, plus so many other shows that we're in the middle of watching right now. Check it out. There's a lot of stuff on there. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, let us know your favorite moment from the show so far. I'm excited to hopefully jump back into the present and to catch up with some of our some of the other characters and see, like, let's want to get into the story, the meat and potatoes of it.
What is the rest of the season going to entail?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
This is the first time we've had you at our table.
Fortunes fade, nephew. Ousted from the palace, nowhere to go but the...
Already spilling the tea, here we go.
If I may ask, what happened at the royal engagement? An accident?
That Richese boy was murdered.
You sound so sure.
He got burnted.
Perhaps we should confer.
The Sisterhood acknowledges its oversight.
You abandoned us.
You better be careful, homie. You're gonna die at the dinner table.
You should never have come back. You don't belong here.
Whoa.
You're not wanted.
Who whispers that?
I don't
Is
know.
it telepathy?
What are you after, Harrow?
Better incentives for the whale fur trade?
Sister Theodosia, tell this young man what he truly desires.
Oh, because she can.
Yep. Look at that. Scan mode.
Afraid that the other houses laugh at him. No. Worse, that they pity him.
This is some psychological warfare.
Yeah.
For himself and for his house.
What better way to gain respect than by having the Mother Superior as your truthsayer?
Dang.
Stand by my side.
She stabs you in the back.
Shut up, old man.
By ensuring you a seat at the High Council.
Oh.
That's cool. Those real fountains somewhere? That's crazy. That's great architecture.
That's, yeah.
Well, you'll have nothing but the finest treatment from us here. Isn't that right, children?
So we're having breakfast with killers now. Father, there's a rumor circulating about Pruitt's death. Have you heard it?
I have. What bothers me is the disrespect. We're talking behind my back.
That is the definition of a rumor.
Hey.
Mother Superior, now that you've dismissed her, I'd like to follow her to Wallach 9, like we planned.
Inez, I'm sorry, but that's no longer an option.
¿Por qué no?
How is this rumor my fault?
Because it must have come from the Richeses. If you kept your pants buckled and your mouth shut, they wouldn't have any false accusations.
If you would have stopped.
The rumor's true, isn't it? Your new attack dog murdered Pruitt, didn't you?
That boy broke the first and highest law.
Hey.
Ooh. He didn't say no.
Machines.
Yeah. That's not a
He was
denial.
met with the appropriate consequences.
Whoa.
Jesus.
This guy's a loose cannon
Crazy
over here.
that. Remember last
We will
episode,
not be united as long as he stands at your side.
we learned that the Sisterhood has thinking machines. That's
Yep.
illegal.
Yeah. They have the one big thinking machine.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Sit down.
Yeah, that's got to be a set. That's crazy.
I saw myself moving towards the well.
Jesus.
Whoa, that's scary. Somebody's okay. There's
No, it's telepathy. It's them picking up on
what though? Who?
the subconscious thoughts of these women.
Mother Dorothea took her own life out of grief over the death of our founder. Her memory should not be dishonored.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Good. Let's all get back to our studies, as Sister Avila suggested.
Before I tell you to pop your head like a blister.
Yeah.
Are you using truth sense on
She's
me?
just grasping for answers.
Look below my waist. Boom, got you.
Emmeline wasn't the only one having nightmares. All of the acolytes were. Hers just involved sleepwalking.
You all had it. The same dream.
You'd have to ask the others. I didn't have one.
Bullshit.
Oh.
She lying.
Lying. You were lying your ass off.
Cash's deaths have troubled their young minds. It'll pass.
I think somebody's haunting these women.
Lest you stir up hysterics.
You want to go?
Cool. More
That
shots
looks
like
good.
this, please.
Yeah, right?
Yes, sir. Present.
Oh. Oh, that almost looked like what are they called? An ornithopter?
House of Vernius.
Present.
House Hlavac. Present.
Yo, fucks.
The Landsraad will now come to order. Day 1 proceedings begin now.
What you seek?
Oh yeah, let's just burn it. Sure.
Was it you spreading the rumor the boy was murdered?
I would never use the truth against you.
My forefathers battled titans, forged a new imperium, but me, they just see me as a beneficiary of my bloodline, nothing more.
Mark Strong is such a good actor.
So good.
The imperium needs stability.
Time to snuff a fire out.
Is when a fool lights a match.
Not after your house burns down around you.
Is that a threat, homie?
I said no.
We still know nothing about this guy. Like, what does he know?
Yeah, all we know is that he was, according to the security footage that we saw, swallowed by a sandworm.
Yeah, that's it.
Survived and spit out, and
Who did he talk to? What gave him this mission?
Who's this? I have rules. Or you can trust him.
I don't trust you.
check out this sweet boombox, dude.
Yeah.
Check out my turntable.
Those are like brownies, bro.
request cost me. I had to lay low for weeks.
Special brownies.
Now, don't call me jury, don't worry for nothing. The Imperial Guards have been making things difficult.
Check out more boombox. Listen to this sick beat. Oh, cool.
This will do all the things you want.
Miniature.
Wow.
But better.
Better how?
Really big boom.
Oh, it is a boombox.
But another kind is literally a boombox.
Super Techno Doom Club. Dude,
Super techno love powers.
You know Hans Zimmer can make some amazing remixes of his Dune soundtrack if he wanted to.
I'm going to program in the palace schematics. Don't get into too much trouble.
You sure you're up for this? You seem a little bit spooked.
I don't think I care about this storyline. I don't like this dude on the
I don't
left.
know
I don't care
who
about him.
any of these characters are.
Probably convince yourself.
Yeah.
Or
It's very inconsistent.
Making the Imperium
yeah.
Like we don't visit
better
it
comes
enough.
at a cost.
Yeah.
It's so spread
Maybe-
out.
To pay it?
Maybe it's also because it was a couple of weeks since we caught up. Plus,
Yeah,
the
that
last
could be it.
episode was mostly flashback and not
Yeah.
dealing with these characters. So I'm like, I forgot
right.
what he's trying to do.
I feel haunted, Tula. By her past, I can't escape it, not even in my sleep.
So she's having dreams too.
I had a dream. Like Kasha.
Excuse me?
Oh, no, gracias.
Kill it.
Take out its limbs, diminish its strength, and give yourself time to understand its weaknesses.
The rebels are using a thinking machine.
Are you ladies going to do something about that spider that crawled in there?
No.
You and the Emperor and everyone else in that room will die.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Won't fail.
Fancy.
Damn, she's good with that knife.
I will destroy the machine as soon as the
There's
traitor
juice
boy
came out of
reaches
that
it.
thing.
And then I will deliver him as a traitor.
A little midnight
gonna
snack
clean
for
that
you there,
knife?
bud.
Cochina.
It wasn't us that put the rumor about Pruitt Rachesi into play, but play it we will.
Okay.
Yeah, Hector, I think
Wanna
you're
play
right.
some
I think it's the disconnect of those few weeks since we watched it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But even then, it's unfair
It's just, is
to
there a problem?
to compare some of these younger actors
Dr. Rachesi boy.
to like Mark Strong. I could watch in any scene in this show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Any scene, his character, because it's Mark Strong and I love him. And him saying any lines, I think they elevate the lines. I think he's great.
The Emperor can't be given the power to punish any house on a whim.
You could sway a house whose gain outweighs the risks.
People whose
My house would be so
favorite things about Game of Thrones was all of the political intrigue. Love this part.
House Harkonnen's new Truthsayer.
impressive.
Please. Have a seat.
Do they know Do they know that
The
she's
connection?
Augustine,
Yeah.
at this point, I'm having a tough time following. I don't know which character knows anything.
Your talents would be most welcome on the High Council. We're here to extend a formal invitation.
This music makes me think that this is like a comedic scene.
I mean, look at him.
House Harkonnen dutifully accepts.
There is one thing we ask, Baron.
I mean, he's essentially a pawn in this game.
Yeah.
We look forward to you opening the inquest into the death of Pruitt Richese at the Landsrout.
Wait, you want me to accuse the Emperor?
If this house isn't up to the task.
No, I mean...
Oh, no, I'll do it.
You will elevate this house beyond its station.
You should wait for Evgeny. It is his house.
What has he ever done for it? Aren't you tired of the way they look at you? Hearken.
Don't you want power?
The past branded us, but the future can redefine our name.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Harkonnens are the ones that take out the Atreides, so...
You are.
This is the humble beginnings of them coming into the...
The beginning of the end.
Yeah.
In the beninging.
Take a seat, everyone. Sister Jen, could I have a hand, please?
I do appreciate all the accents on this show. There's British accents, there's American accents, there's like South Asian accents. I think it's great.
A vision forms in your mind. Now, take your charcoal. Allow the connection between the mind
Interesting.
and the body to guide your hand.
Draw what you see.
I'm so immature. The first thought I had was like, I'd draw a wiener with 2 balls. I'm so immature.
Jesus.
Cool. This is cool.
Have you ever done this? Have you ever tried to do this?
No.
Just draw what your mind sees? Yeah.
Yeah, like
what?
just close your eyes and draw. We used to do this in art classes, and most of the time, it was a Picasso painting.
Are in control of this journey.
Whoa.
I want you to go
that's
deeper.
The necromancer from Middle Earth.
horrifying.
Go deeper. Okay, I'm going to
This is
make a
some
flip book.
Inception dreaming.
Oh,
Ooh,
Arrakis.
they're all starting to draw
Arrakis.
dunes.
Yep.
Arrakis. Arrakis.
Push
Cool.
further into your mind.
Timothy Chalamet.
Desmond.
There's his head.
There
Here's
they go.
There's a face.
Is it a
boy
worm?
with flowy long hair? Yeah,
It's going to be
so.
the mouth, all the teeth.
I warned you not to indulge them in hysteria.
It's not hysteria.
It's the future.
They are dreams. They are dreams of anxiety. They're dreams of...
That they're all having. Yep, it's the worm.
Yep.
Well, that ain't a well. That's a big ass worm.
Yep.
I want you to bring your awareness back into your body.
You're not pulling them out.
Feel the floor beneath your feet.
Nope.
And I want you to open your eyes.
Nope. They're stuck,
No,
homie.
they're going.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Oh, no. You're not going to get them out.
Now, open your eyes.
You've lost control, homie.
They're going to run out of paper. They're going to keep drawing on the desk.
Oh, God.
We need like a air horn or something. Oh, okay, they're done.
Oh, it's all black. What is that? Just like eyes
It's
in
the
the dark.
eyes. It's the eyes
they've been seeing.
Yeah.
He's watching us,
Yeah.
judging us.
Whoa.
It's not God.
God damn.
That's the spooky eyes that are talking to them, I guess, in their dreams.
Yeah. I need to see all 4 pages side by side.
If there is one thing to admire about the Sisterhood, it's their decisiveness. They choose where they want the future to go. And they make the push.
That's their whole thing.
I want you to find these machine sympathizers, and you show them that our Emperor is in no giving mood.
What, you're just going to kill all of them? All right, sure, why not?
He's this actor, I think, I like him, Duncan Idebro. I feel like he's also doing a little bit of Captain Jack Sparrow. Have we talked about this yet?
No, we haven't.
I feel like he's doing a little bit of this,
that.
like, are
Yeah.
you drunk at all
Right.
times? Are you like
Yeah.
this very erratic because he's been messed up, you know?
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
You're never gonna last if you don't let yourself a little fun along the way.
Is that
That's never been my problem.
CG effects? Or are they actually inhaling and blowing out something like some sort of prop oxygen or something?
They
Probably
could be.
some-
They could be
yeah.
blowing something out. Yeah.
Care to introduce me to your friend?
Nope. Come on.
I have to go.
You shouldn't be here.
I needed to get out and clear my head.
She needed to bang it out.
Yeah,
She's
right.
distracted.
We defeated the machines, but we replaced one set of overlords with another.
Yet here you are, partaking.
Righteous, but not pure.
My father is a good man.
Debatable at this point.
Yet my father does nothing except become more enamored. What if there was something I could do to help? But I'd hurt him.
Sometimes you have to burn a thing down before you can save it.
Well.
But he taught me that chaos can strike at any moment. There is no protecting from it. It's better to act than not to act. Say what you have to say to him and say it now.
Is it just me? Does this actress here in this time period, does she look a little bit like the young Tula in the flashbacks from last episode?
She does.
Yes.
And I think that's what's causing confusion for me. They look too
Sorry,
similar.
man.
Well, when she first showed up at the lunch table, I was like, oh.
You thought it was her. Yeah.
I was like, oh, why is Tula?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not.
Why is young Tula here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Tula's in the...
Sorry.
She just lost control of her witchy class.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna choose the right path too.
I just think that they look kind of similar. I don't know if that's a
they
purposeful
do.
like choice. Like they're going to reveal that they're somehow related.
No. I just think it's
I don't think so.
coincidental.
That man in the portrait out there,
It's my brother, Griffin.
what happened to him?
Oh, here we go.
It's late, sister.
Who done it? Who done it? Tell me.
I told you when I joined the Order. It was my
What's your
one
beef?
condition. I would not do that again.
We are up against something more powerful,
Oh, does she have some like power that's been?
let alone know how to defeat. Your talent.
It's not a talent.
I won't ask unless I have to.
You already have.
They all begin along different paths, small anxieties of their own minds.
But they all end up at the same place.
On the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Kasha's dream had sand in it too.
And Raquel's vision, she spoke of red dust. It was never the well they were drawing. It was Shai-Hulud.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
It was here that I lost control of them.
Mm-hmm.
They started to reject my guidance.
Sandworms, they're the worst.
And this. They all drew this. No one could see beyond this moment.
No, thank you.
The fear did.
What?
This.
Whatever that is.
Whatever this
I'm a
is.
little terrified to find out what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
It calls forth a terror so crippling that the mind screams to save itself. If what killed Kasha is rooted in fear, then fear is the last thing we should be spreading.
No hints from the book, Hector, what that could be?
It's a monster. Father isn't thinking clearly.
Not what I remember from the first Dune book. And again, I've only read the first Dune, and that book is pretty much cover to cover in those two Dune movies.
Yeah.
So I can't think of anything from that story that is it could be this.
You're talking about betraying father in public.
Yeah, it's a little burnt.
I like my head where it is.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Don't rock the boat.
There'll be no coming back from this, Nez.
You are the bravest man I know. Be brave with me now.
Are they both dying? Is he only
Yeah,
he gonna
this
die?
feels familiar. The sister asking the brother to do something, and then the brother dies.
You decided to attend.
No, I decided to betray.
I'm glad I could rely on you.
I just came to wish you luck.
I have to go.
The High Council now welcomes Padishah, Emperor of the known universe.
What?
Abaco Corino the First.
It's crazy.
Wait, he's emperor of the known universe?
Yeah, dude.
Yes, sir.
Oh. I had no idea whose presence I was in.
Are you going to change your decorum now, Augustine? Are you going to act differently?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Properly.
I say to you, to thee, my emperor.
Yeah, to
I
thee,
didn't know.
sir. Therefore,
I did not recognize your game,
I did not
Emperor.
recognize your universal game.
henceforth I shall speak this way.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That was
henceforth.
amazing.
I hereby decree much respect to thee.
That was the best part of this episode so far.
Yeah, it was.
Have you seen the prince?
I didn't see nothing from nobody, princess. Don't worry about it.
Oh god.
No wonder it's a big deal that this guy's gonna.
Like I'm gonna throw up in my mouth a little.
How about?
I believe Javico killed that child.
The rules clearly state any noble house, without first filing dispute.
The members of the High Council are all familiar with the strictures of vendetta.
Yes, but that was for
Your
the-
house knows the forms better than anyone.
That was for us, the audience.
Yeah, that was
Don't laugh
for
at me. I'm a big boy. Stop laughing at me.
Believe the rules of Carnley were violated. I call for a formal inquest into the death of Pruitt Richese.
Oh, this fool's gonna
His
kill
face
this guy
about to
now.
melt off.
Yeah. I feel like he's maybe wearing the skin of a human, like the dude from Men in Black 1.
Oh.
Baron Harkonnen?
I can answer that.
What?
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
The
Here
Imperial
we go.
House.
Oh, snap.
He's a,
What is that
back it
right
up,
there in the
back it
wall?
up, back it up, back it
Got a
up,
bunch of-
back it up.
Oh.
I accuse his new man, Desmond Hart,
Ooh.
of murdering Pruitt Richese.
Whoa.
That's
Scandal.
the betrayal.
Here we go.
Cut to the guy with the cut. I want to cut to the guy with the weird hat.
What do I do? What do I do?
Can you believe this? Can you believe this? This is insanity.
Want order?
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Faces will melt.
Oh,
What's gonna
he's gonna do
happen?
something. He's gonna do something. Oh, this guy. Oh no. Oh no. This guy. Uh-oh.
Oh, no way.
Man, dude, that's your homie. They beat the shit out of that
He
guy.
got him.
They found your guys.
This is just like in House of the Dragon when they were looking for the rat catchers. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Some insider trading going on here.
Mm-hmm.
You are prey to 1,000 prey.
Oh, this guy's monologuing. Great.
Is that a
Some
cannon?
desert owls swoop down and rip soldiers' necks with their talons.
Whoa.
Then there are the scorpions.
Come on, weird hat guy.
The wandering spiders.
Oh god.
And the wasps.
See, he's doing some Captain Jack Sparrow like movement. A little skip.
Prick you with venom and stop your heart. But don't be afraid, for there is an antidote. A leviathan that rises from the sand.
There he is. He's in the middle of the screen to the right. Oh,
It is terrifying to experience.
can't focus with the guy with the hat.
But the princess says it's true.
Oh, is he gonna do it? He's gonna do it in front of everybody?
You all saw for yourself. Pruitt Richese used forbidden machine technology.
As a little fucking toy?
It was an execution.
Oh.
An execution, ladies and gentlemen.
This is ballsy.
Yeah.
This whole council would have been executed today had rebels detonated this thinking machine as they had planned on doing.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, right.
He is ahead.
Yes, he is.
This homeboy's on episode 7 already.
Yeah. Dude, there's only 6 episodes in this season. He's on episode 7. We are behind.
There are predators.
He's about to look straight down the barrel of the camera and go, Hector, Adam, Agustin, pay attention. Whoa, shit.
Chase those predators away. From now on, there will be no excuses.
Yo, what is this? Is this guy gunning for the Emperor's seat?
He wants to be the bodyguard or something.
No exemption.
Like
Kevin
the
Costner.
enforcement.
Yeah.
A hard line against thinking machines must be drawn.
This is all because of a thinking machine.
On your order, Your Majesty.
I'm gonna cook these fools.
I think this is a brazen display of power to also kind of show them, like, you can't accuse me of shit. Do not come at me.
Yeah.
We will twist the public's perception in our favor.
The narrative.
Do it. See? He manipulated the
Another
emperor to give him the
execution.
permission.
Oh,
Yep, right here.
Jesus.
In front of everybody. Use your eagle powers.
Oh my God.
Whoa, he's
Oh my
burning this
God.
homeboy.
And these three guys.
Whoa.
That sucks. We've established this is a rough way to die.
Yeah.
Dude, I would
from the
hate to cook
inside.
from the inside.
Oh, this guy's he's cooking. He also doesn't seem to like it though.
Yeah, he's also cooking.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that's brutal.
It must smell horrible in there.
Yeah.
That is not a barbecue I want to be a part of. Let me tell you. Oh, the thumper.
Oh. Cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Show me the
barely
worm,
seen
baby.
Arrakis, have we?
Yeah, show me the worms, baby.
Are we?
Oh, this is from his perspective now.
Are we about to see him get?
Yep.
Yep.
He about to get
cool.
ate.
Was he
Wow.
calling
Oh my
the worm?
God.
Whoa.
Oh,
That
that's
looks great.
terrifying.
This
Ooh.
felt like a promotional tie-in VR experience that they used to
Absolutely.
promote the,
Yeah.
the Dune movie.
See, again, every time they show the worm, they show the
the eyes.
machine inside of his eye, his
Ooh.
mouth.
His eyes are messed up.
Whoa.
Killed 5 guys. You see, they're purposely not
Oh,
showing
look,
us the
he's
extra
not
with the
doing well
distracting
either.
hat.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, no, it hurt him. It hurt him. Oh, that was a power play as well.
Your move, sis.
Mm-hmm.
What did he leave her? Some
Oh, is that his
little bit of
blood? She's gonna
Little bit
analyze
of
it.
blood.
Landsrod went that well, did it?
Are our fortunes restored?
Shut up, Uncle.
You'd find nothing but misery following her. She cares nothing for this house, only herself.
Not now, great uncle.
Great Uncle. What's so great about him?
Desmond Hart headed off the rebel plot before I could. He then made a public show of his powers, but
She got a little sample.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
his blood. We must send it to Tula immediately. She can trace it through the breeding index.
Nice.
Exactly who he is. and
Where he came from, yeah. And maybe how he has his abilities. I don't know. It was interesting. Is the show like, did Desmond do that on purpose, give her a little bit of the blood, or did he just go over there,
don't
put his
know.
fist down because he's like really trying to power play her and be like, if you come
I
at
think
me,
it's all a power play, yeah.
it's not the smoothest, but it's not the clumsiest way for a character like her to get a sample of his blood.
And here you shall stay.
Whoa.
Ah, the cone of silence.
Corinthians chapter 4, verse 8.
Lyda, if you can hear me, please wake up. I believe you are the key to this reckoning. You must be the one twice born.
Yeah, see? She's trying to get her to be the twice born.
Cannot be Desmond.
You lied to us.
How'd you get in here?
Hey, yo, how the fuck you get in here?
You murdered Dorothea. You murdered Ori. You slaughtered the Atreides. And now your sins has brought the reckoning to our order. Your lies
must be cleansed.
She's having a bad dream.
Oh, yeah.
You won't be able to silence me like you silenced Dorothea.
Oh, here we go. Oh, shit.
Maybe this is real.
I don't think this is a dream. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a dream.
No, it's a dream.
Yeah.
She's gonna wake up and be like, I would kill her.
The robot sound
There's a dead body.
and the
If
worm
there's
are
a dead body
synonymous.
there, this is. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's not
She has
dead.
She has been reborn.
She has been born twice.
What's a guy got to do to get some food around here?
She's still in her head.
Uh-oh. Oh,
battle stance. All right.
She's ready to get all John Wicky all up in this.
Thinking machine. You're not allowed to have it.
Whoa.
Are her eyes all spiced out? What are we seeing?
She's spiced out.
Yep.
Lila. You're alive.
She goes, what the hell is this?
You're looking at a thinking DNA index machine.
I chose the sisterhood because they saw me. They saw my potential, and Griffin was the only one of you who was ever my equal.
But she never thought of Griffin as an equal either.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You exist because I allow you to exist.
Griffin went to his death because of your damned ambitions.
Yep, correct.
I avenged my brother. The Atreides deserved what they got.
You're a black hole in this family.
Jesus.
You took Griffin from us, and then your poor sister.
I did nothing to Tula.
You knew how much she admired you.
Guys, I don't think he's making it out of this episode.
Yeah,
No.
he's...
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Addy.
Yeah.
You're afraid to make difficult choices. I will not apologize for what I did, and I will not apologize for my strength.
It's sorcery.
I don't need sorcery to destroy you, dear uncle. Your own weakness has always sufficed.
I mean, this is just elderly abuse at this point. Like,
he about 187 years old. Come on.
If you'd had the courage to follow me like Tula did, it wouldn't be the sisterhood that now towers in the Imperium. It would be House Harkonnen.
Damn.
Well, that's one less family member to deal with.
Look at that ring, though. She's gonna jack that ring.
You ain't gonna make it
Anybody
to
want a house?
Dune Hour 3.
Yeah.
What, this house? This Harkonnen house? It's nice.
It's crispy.
Valia.
Uh-oh.
Hey, all right, they brought back the...
That's a ghost.
Did I push you too far?
Everyone makes their own choices, including me.
Is this his actual essence, or is this her just trying to make herself feel better?
What the hell?
Is he melting?
What the hell?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, what?
What?
I think she's a shapeshifter.
Was that her power? She's a
Yeah,
shapeshifter?
I think so.
That's the power that she was talking. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Okay. That was interesting.
Yo, okay.
Kind of a crazy thing to debut at the end of the 4th episode of a 6-episode
Yeah,
season. Be like,
right?
and by the way, people can do this. That's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, we're okay. All right.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, I guess let's watch the next one. Let's see what happens.
Well, it's funny
See what
because like I typed in Theo Dune Prophecy, and the first thing that comes up is the revelation of Theo being a shapeshifter.
Okay.
And it's a little bit of an explainer, which I'm not going to read, but yeah, very interesting. I was not expecting that to be a thing in the slightest bit. I guess because the way that Dune introduces characters in the film, for the most part, aside from obviously like Arrakis and Spice, changing people, for the most part, everyone seems pretty human. Like no one really has any like extraordinary, incredible abilities other than, kind of like with Jedi and Sith, you have the sisterhood and you have people who have these abilities that they can tap into. But like we never see anything, as far as I remember, that is like along the lines of like shape shifting or anything like that. So it really like took me off guard for a second, because I was like, wait a minute, what exactly is happening right now? Is this actually happening, or is this like a vision? But
is she shape shifting from?
She's shape shifting.
She's shape shifting. She's shape shifting from an essence that was brought to her. Can she like feel?
I don't know.
Like, why was it her brother specifically that she shape shifted into? And how? Like, did
she just get it off the photo, the painting?
Yeah,
and it's like
right, but
okay,
also like
just,
does she speak for whatever thing she shapeshifts into? I guess it's just a bunch of questions. Like, was that legitimately her shapeshifting into Valia's brother? You know what I'm saying? Like, because his energy was
Mystique
around
rules,
or whatever.
Are these the same rules as Mystique, or is she tapping into some sort of an essence, like you're saying?
Yeah. Does she get like taken over by something,
DNA
and then she shapeshifts into that?
This is interesting because I just pulled up an article really quick, and it just says that Frank Herbert introduced shapeshifters to Dune in his second novel, Dune Messiah.
Hell yeah!
Known as
Okay,
face dancers, they're a sterile race of metamorphic transhumans created by the Bene Hlavac, an elitist race of people who specialize in bioengineering. The Hlavacs make their genetically enhanced face dancers in their secret axolotl tanks. Those are the same machines that can also make a type of clone from the cells of a human cadaver. Another important technology.
Don't go too far. You're gonna spoil some stuff from Dune Messiah. Dune heads are like, stop reading.
Quit reading. Interesting.
Yeah,
okay,
that is cool.
So I guess the thing that I can really appreciate about the show at the very least is that kind of like how we talk about a lot of other shows is like not having one-to-one adaptations. Plus, this is not a book, right? As far as I know, Dune Prophecy is not a book, so it's taking concepts and elements that were developed and engineered after the first Dune book, and then figuring out ways to kind of move it back in time to figure out like how to establish all those things throughout lore. So that's really cool. Though I like that. It's like I like that I can, and I've only watched the first two films, and I've seen the original, but I can take something away from it that is new and something interesting that I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Why is this in this?
Yeah.
So it was cool. I like that.
I don't know what source material they're pulling from, or if there's any like pre-written kind of things that are just kind of notes, because I know that for like Tolkien's universe, he has a lot of unfinished tales that they can pull from, and a lot of lore that you can kind of understand, and just like make up your own ideas of what things might have happened or might have done. And I feel like it's still super dense. Like I'm fighting for my life here, trying to like connect the dots with all the stuff that's happening, because it's been a minute since we saw the first 2 episodes, but also I feel like I'm jumping into this world that's like super lived in, and all these characters who have been around for so long, and I'm just like, okay, I need to really kind of focus a lot in order to really make sense of what's happening. Except for when like the big actiony stuff kind of happens, and these other characters that there's some moments that just make everything click, but it's dense, man. This shit.
Dense. And it's not, I don't want to like kind of drag the show or anything like that. I think that it has different challenges than the Dune movies, the new ones. But I do think that like this is an example, a testament to those scripts being really good and very accessible for now. They're probably juggling less concepts than this show is trying to juggle. They're certainly juggling less characters than this show is trying to juggle, but there is something to those scripts for Dune 1 and Dune Part 2 that they're just like really clean, really accessible, really loyal to the Dune novel, in my opinion, and yet translated that work into like, oh, okay, I get this. I get these characters. I get this world. I get the sort of politics and the dynamic. I get the danger. I get it. I get the story. And this show is maybe taking on more and too much stuff. And it's just not quite as elegant in some of that translation for us, the reader. So, but maybe it's because maybe the material that they're working with is a little bit more like that first Dune book is a really good book. It's one of the best sci-fi books and one of the best pieces of writing. So for them to take that's step one, and then they make it into movies. Yeah, it might be in some sense an easier job than this show, which is like a whole lot of lore, a whole lot of stuff that they're making up. And then
do you want to clarify? It is actually based on a book, Sisterhood of Dune, which
Sisterhood
is
of
written
Dune.
by
Okay.
Brian Herbert.
Okay,
there you go. There you go.
Well then, show we gotta pick up the pace picante a little bit. We gotta tweak some things to kind of, But I mean, still, it's I haven't read Sisterhood of Dune. I'm curious about it. It's also based on those characters. It's like, is it the same story? Like it's like set 10,000 years
it's fairly
before
new
Dune
too. It came out 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Wow, that is fairly new. Okay,
Yeah.
very interesting, very interesting, and makes me want to read that, but I know that came after the original novels is written by Frank Herbert in that, because there's like a bunch of Dune books, and I think a lot of them are written by Brian and somebody else, and like other people might come in and do things. And I'm all interested in all of that, but I'm interested first in tackling the Frank Herbert series of however many he wrote, like 6 or 9 or something like that, and then going from there. But yeah, then if that's the case, then I wonder if the show would be, if it had made different decisions, would we be like, okay, we got it? Would things be a little bit cleaner and more accessible? I don't know, because the show is also set in the same continuity as the Dune movie, so they have to kind of use similar visual languages and use, maybe that's a hindrance as well. I don't know, but it was an interesting, that this episode definitely had interesting moments that I was really locked in. And then there was stuff that was a little bit meandery, and I was like, I'm not really into this as much. But then they killed those dudes anyway, so we're good.
So we're never going to see them again.
They trimmed the fat. They trimmed the fat. That's all they're good.
Yeah.
This is why it's only 6 episodes, not 8, because they just trimmed all the fat in this episode right here.
Two to go.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing that I sometimes struggle with this show is, we talk about lengths of episodes, and we're always talking about like, oh, I wish some things were longer. I wish some things were longer. This show is they're hour-long episodes, but I feel like the episodes don't kick into like a higher gear until about 35, 40 minutes in. Sometimes that's a struggle, and like I'm watching the first 30 minutes and I'm like, okay, I'm slowly getting into it. It's like you really have to be committed to watching, and maybe for some Dune fans it's easier because they're way more invested in the Dune lore, all that sort of stuff. But I think for me, coming from the movies that are very like not fast paced, but it keeps you really engaged visually, audibly, and story wise. This is a little bit more of like, all right, sit here with your tea and sip on it for an hour. And I'm like, I want to sip on my Coke and get through it, And so I don't know, like that's the thing. That's the only thing I kind of struggle with this show a little bit. And I feel like I was in a similar place when we did season 1 of House of the Dragon. But by season 2, once we learned all the lore and the characters, it was much easier to just get into it. So I don't know, maybe that could also be a part of it, just my unfamiliarity with the Dune lore, because I didn't feel that with the Rings of Power. And I think that's because we had those 6 films that gave audiences enough lore and enough context that even though they're not, it's not a prequel to those films, I still know who Sauron is. I still know who orcs and all these things are, and like I can piece it all together. So that could also be a part of it.
When they introduce a new concept in this or a new house, we're like, what? We don't know what this is. Versus in the Rings of Power, when they're like, here's some dwarves, we're like, got it. We know what this is about.
Yeah, exactly.
So they give it to you straight and they give it to you raw.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I echoing everything you guys say. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it's got pacing issues. I need them to pick it up like at the first half. And maybe we're past the point where like the shit's gonna go down. Like this guy, what's his
Desmond?
name? I don't want to call him Duncan Idebro anymore. Desmond Hart.
Yeah.
He showed what he did, and he admitted to it. And this Emperor of the Universe is now tied to this guy, right? So hopefully these next couple episodes are just like moving. We're just getting stuff done, seeing how the Harkonnens kind of set themselves up, because the Harkonnens are the big baddies of the Dune movie.
I know,
so
the whole universe, the whole thing.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm still looking forward to see this season all the way through. And I will say also the pacing of this season and how like we're experiencing the story, it has not discouraged me from wanting to experience another season of the show.
Correct.
Unless the next 2 episodes absolutely fumble, I don't think they will. But I think if anything, I'm hoping that whatever the cliffhanger is of the first season, that I'll walk away from it going like, damn, all right, just right when I was just getting into it, it's over.
Yeah.
But now it gives me something to look forward to, in the future. So we'll see. We'll see. But guys, of course, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. How are you feeling about the show so far? Compared to the movies, compared to the books on its own. Let us know all your thoughts. Check out everything else that we're watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.